Hi guys, Justin here, welcome Farm 26, and yeah, TW hydraulic problem. I kind of got to thinking it, and you know, the 9600 would always lift this, but it wouldn't lift it nice and easy. My deer, I think that just got a little better hydraulics, so it really never had any trouble, but with all that weight that's on here, you're asking quite a bit out of a 3.5 inch ram, and that's all that lifts it is one 3.5 inch ram. So I made a couple calls around, and I think I found the answer to the solution. And there you have it. I know it's a little jittery here, but if you look there, and we're just measuring the cap there, you got 6 inches. Let's cheat back a little bit, so 5.5 outside to outside of the ram should give you 4.5 inch ram. Here's the one that's on it, and you know, if you can see, I mean, we're 4.5. If you actually go with a case and the bolts are real close, 4 inches, so that's 3.5 at the most. I think what we're going to do is just swap them out and see how it runs. If we can live with it, we're going to live with it. I think when we do the PTO on that TW20 though, we'll probably go in and change hydraulic pump too while we're in there. So we actually got to start up here on the other end. Got zip ties, little hose clamps, all that stuff, because we're going to have to be able to turn these hoses. There, that's that front. And then we got that little block there, if you can see them. And I'll move you back a little more. And yeah, this is just kind of the way shit goes every time. I mean, it's not bad, it takes time. And that's just the joys of old equipment. Would I love to have something new and shiny? You bet. Can I afford something new and shiny? This machine here would be about $75,000 new. This one here I probably have, I think them rolling Coulters, I think I paid $100 and some dollars a piece on them. 125 or something like that, I don't remember. There's 20 of them, you know, I mean, it adds up. But so what's there, a couple grand? And I think I paid, I don't remember what we paid for the chisel plow. I got some weight, I've got some money into that, but that's kind of there for, they actually fit on stuff I have. It's just they're placed where they shouldn't be. Well, maybe not where they shouldn't be, but not where they're intended. All right, we'll go to the back. Well, so here we are in the backpack here, and if this doesn't just pop right off immediately, I think what I'm going to do is throw you in a time lapse, and we'll go for it. But if she pops, there. She's kind of got a mismatched hodgepodge of fittings on her. I mean, it works. One leaks here, and we'll see how we go. I might just replace that end of the hose. Not recommended to, you know, if you're going to fix a hose, a lot of times I would recommend just plain replacing it. But this here would be one of the few exceptions, because there really isn't anything wrong with the hose. It's the fitting that's leaking. And it doesn't, you know, drop gallons after gallons of oil. It's, you know, on this machine it's probably, I don't know. You add a gallon every couple days, I mean. And that's long, hard running days. That's not going out for an hour. That's, you know, 12, 14 hour days. It's more of a messy nuisance than anything. There. Let's see if these come off. These are where I really don't know. I'm gonna either need bigger or, I don't know how much you can see this, I don't know how much I'm in the way. No, we're gonna need a pipe wrench. Yeah, quit dripping on me. Hose? That's enough. Like he's gonna listen anyways. But, well, there's one. There's two. Pull some pins and let's go. There's one. There's two. Now whatever you do, do not stick your fingers in those holes to push them pins out. You will lose a finger at some point in your life, I guarantee it. Man, that's one thing, farming and fingers. There are some people missing them. Are they bad people? No. Did they make piss poor decision somewhere along the line? Yeah. Let's see, throw a pin in. And you know what? I think this ram's bigger. Yeah, the ears are bigger. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna have him all hooked up before I can fully fit him in. So we'll just set him that way. Start putting some fitting back on. Here's another one right here on these pipe threads. Boy, if you put Teflon tape on them, I'm not saying don't do it. You got to be damn careful. You can crack your cast. And how's that actually fit up? I think we can live with that. Okay. One plug back in. Because the ram that is on here, it is a good ram. Maybe not the greatest looking, but it is a good ram. I'm kind of debating what I do with this guy here. He ain't the happiest setup right there. We might end up just going back to the shop and seeing if, I think I got them fittings on hand. There he is. Man, we are getting closer to going through this. If this ram works like I'm thinking it will, we're going to be pretty excited to start getting going on this guy. I like to have a little more done on him a little earlier, but that old TW20, that took a little more time than I anticipated. I knew there was going to be some fight somewhere, but man, I did not think that I would run into near the rust issue. I was real close to making some real, what I call hard decisions, and what I mean by hard decision, it's not a hard decision to make, you just make it, but you do gotta factor in costs. Well, there, that's getting there. So I think we need a pin, and maybe I'm gonna snake this hose out. Well, I don't know, that seal is there. I wonder if that ram itself wasn't leaking just a touch. I don't know. But tell you what, either way, Yeah, I'm thinking it's more on this side of it. Either way, I think I'm going to dress this. Got to find a pipe wrench anyway. So, yeah, well, we'll be back. Man, if I can wipe my fingers. So I did. I ran to the shop and put a new fitting on. And yeah, we're going to just put them back together. I thought I had some other ram fittings on hand, but I don't. So this will work. I mean, if we got problems, and you know, we can always. But yeah, all I'm doing is threading this new fitting in, and yeah, we're gonna have to go get the 20, and we'll need him to get this ram straightened about to length. And right here's the fun part, because you got to get that whole hose to turn the length of the machine. Not that it won't go, but yeah, she's going to be some running forward and backwards. So I'm gonna bring you back in when I got that done. Well, here we go, going down the road. It's in the air. I'm gonna be honest with you, I already took the field. I lost the bearing and I come back. I think there's a little bit of rain coming in the forecast, but I think I can get my wheat acres done before that comes if I just keep going. So yeah, I kind of bounced over that, but I'll show you when we get going. So it's going to be a little bumpy. I ain't got much to hold on to, but there she is, rolling along. And you can see from the tire, we do flip along with this. This ain't discing with the old conventional disc. But I don't know how well you can see through the 30 glossite or not, but that little bit that it's throwing up, that's all we're looking for. She does lift, but I tell you what, I'm still going to have to go into the hydraulics on this. It's not liking it, and I think it's going to be more than just, well, it might be just the pumps. A little soft, but I don't know. We'll have to get into it, but I kind of want to get this field done and then get some wheat in the ground. Alright, I'm going to get a little done. Well, I don't know if you can see her behind me or not. It's dark. You know, hydraulics are working. Meh. It's lifting it, yeah. I did get most of my wheat field about done. That's going to be my small project for the year. It's only like 26 acres, and I did Coulter more than it, but because the whole field is just short of 120. It's going to be in three separate parcels this year, though. So yeah, hopefully this video turns out to something. Hope you'd enjoyed. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for any subscribers, those new ones we picked up, all the views, everything else. Catch you next time.